So this is our Little Biddy Gin Cask Aged. This particular release is a limited release product. We have in the past released a Pinot Noir aged gin. This particular variety is a bourbon aged gin, and you can see the beautiful golden colour that aging in an oak barrel has given this gin. So it's an American oak barrel that we rest one of our botanical blended Little Biddy gins in, and that gives it takes some of these native botanical flavours to new heights, really sort of adding another depth of flavour by having it rest in the cask. And I guess with aging gins, it's a fine balance between maintaining the real character of the initial gin that goes into the barrel, as well as giving it a real point of difference with some of the flavours that you'd get naturally from the wood. So this particular release, the Bourbon Cask Aged, we only ever made 343 bottles of this particular release, and having it rest in that cask has given the real botanical, beautiful citrus, sort of deep pine resin, spicy sort of finish with the gin that went into the cask, a real beautiful depth of sweetness, and sort of built on some of that spices. It's sort of allowed time to mature in the cask. So in terms of the first profile you get with this gin, it's a really honeyed sweetness, almost maple, vanilla, coming from the natural sort of bourbon, the wood in there, that's had some bourbon sort of soaking through it as well. Then you're moving into that really rich, spicy, long finish. And this is 47%, so quite a rich gin. And it's something you'd serve just over a large cube of ice, or in a short glass just on its own, with a few drops of water to perhaps bring some of those aromatics to the front of the palate.